Всем привет, друзья! Как вы уже знаете, я ездил в тур с группой Annisokay в роли их тур-менеджера. Это тот чувак, который расталкивает и будит членов группы по утрам, помогает им собраться, везет их в аэропорт, чекинит и так далее. Но в этот раз мне делать это не пришлось, потому что пацаны оказались очень ответственными и собранными. Но что меня точно удивило, это их уровень владения языком английским. Потому что не все европейцы так умеют хорошо говорить. И, конечно, я не мог не упустить такой шанс и не спросить у них, откуда же они так хорошо им владеют. Вы можете быть фанатом их творчества, а может вообще их и даже и не знаете, это не важно. Главное, послушайте, что они говорят, и, может быть, вам даже помогут их трюки. Поэтому начнем, и, конечно, первый вопрос, где и как же они учили английский язык?
In school, actually, many years.
Was it just a regular school, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, same with me. I started learning English from 5th grade,
Okay.
and we had school until 13th grade, so I had it for 8 years in school.
13th grade, gosh.
Yeah, and from that point on I started using it normally, like you used to use it.
Okay.
And then, kept going from this. I mean, I think I wasn't able to speak English like now at this point, but it's really great to learn all the foundation in school.
All right. What about you folks?
Well, I learned English at school as well, but mostly I think I learned it by watching like series
Okay.
or YouTube videos or anything.
Porn.
Porn, yeah, I was gonna say porn.
Oh yeah, that's pretty important.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything like that, because I think you learn it best when you're listening to, well, like people speaking English,
Yeah.
like their mother language.
Yeah.
I think then you learn most.
Cool. Mr. Dave, I know you answered this question,
Yeah.
but
It's nearly the same at school, at 5th grade till the end,
okay.
and then at serious games, American sports, all the stuff. You learn so much from it.
What about you, Mr. B?
Yeah, same for me, I guess. Like most of the time YouTube. I think you need to find something that you're interested to and then just go for it and learn something on YouTube.
Okay. So can you say that you're still learning English?
Of course.
Of course, we're still
every
learning
day.
German, you know.
Yeah, just like with a lot of Russians.
Yeah.
Okay, and is there any end to this process? Do you think you can say one day, like, I know English?
No,
I can
absolutely
reach the
not.
point of Alex. Like,
No, shut up. So,
I can speak Alex now.
I mean, as long as you can communicate and say everything you want
yeah.
in some way, I think you've learned the language. But like, there's still stuff to learn.
Sure.
Makes sense.
Okay, well, maybe you have some tips of your own, like especially for people who are trying to learn English but can't speak it, and especially like, you know, overcoming the language barrier, because a lot of people can read, a lot of people can listen and understand, but they can't speak. They are afraid to do it.
Yeah, but that's it, I guess. I mean, just don't be afraid. I think everybody of us sometimes started to, or somehow started to speak English apart from school, and everybody was afraid of doing it because everybody's afraid to do something wrong or something. But I mean, just try to communicate, and if there are words you don't know, I mean, just try to understand the whole sentence, try to understand the whole meaning, and try to communicate your sentence and your meanings apart from like using crazy words or something.
Or just learn patterns, right?
Yeah.
Just phrases.
Yes.
Also, like I remember being afraid of talking English in the beginning as well. I remember talking to some American bands at concerts, and I was so excited and afraid to say something wrong, and they would laugh at me. But in the end, why should they laugh when you say something wrong?
Yes, this is it.
Yeah,
no one's gonna do it.
The worst thing you could say is just say something wrong, but it's normal, and they're used to it, and it's just a thing. Like when you speak a foreign language, it's normal. And what I noticed back then, when I was drunk, it was easier for me to speak English. And
it is.
And then I just stopped thinking about it, and that's the most important thing, because when you start thinking, what I'm doing wrong, how can I say this? If you learn some, or if you've learned some basics, then just start speaking.
Yeah.
And you will notice the less you think about it, the better it will be.
Well,
Like,
come on.
Other tip, change your languages of your phone and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Navigation systems
Yeah.
to English, that
That-
helps a lot.
Yeah, it's also in England, when we were on tour there, we noticed that we still can't understand English.
Yes.
Because the main language we know is the American English, and that's what we're used to, and that's what we can understand. But the more you're into a UK village or even Scotland or something,
Yeah,
Oh,
Scott,
then you notice.
Yeah.
always an open mouth.
Yeah. Then you notice it's like English is not English, but
Yeah. But we learn in school British English.
yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
not
another
that
British
British English. I mean, it's different.
So yeah, that's how you never stop learning.
Okay. All right. So and do you have something to say, Mr. Pete?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's...
Just say
it's-
yes.
It's all wrapped.
All wrapped?
Yeah, isn't it wrapped?
Yeah, like
Can you say
wrapped,
it like
like
this?
yo.
Like, it's a rap, man.
Okay.
I'm a rap man.
All right. My next question is grammar important to you when speaking?
No, not at all.
Fuck it.
No, it aren't. Okay.
As long as you can say what you want to say.
Yeah, but there is some important stuff to grammar, because like one minor thing like an apostrophe can make a huge difference in what you want to say, and so make sure that you at least understand the basics,
And an apostrophe isn't an accent, like the French stuff.
Yeah.
It's not the same. It's only one S, so if you say doesn't, you already got the S.
Okay.
No? So it's not doesn't, moves.
All right, learning tips. Okay, so doesn't moves. That's, last but one, is the accent, your accent, important to you? Or do you think it's something cool about everyone? And again, speaking English in America with Americans, I know that they love the accent. And when you...
Oh, really?
They do.
Oh, really?
actually, yeah. When I started learning or speaking English, it was really important to me to sound American or something. So I don't feel like a foreigner or something.
Yeah.
It makes no sense, but because the more I talked English and the more we toured, the more you notice that actually people like it, and it makes you more of a it gives you more personality. I don't know,
Yeah.
because they know that you're not from here, but you have to tell a different story and whatever. And actually, I don't care anymore about my accent. Even when we're singing, I mean, I want to pronounce everything correctly.
Yeah.
Like, don't say anything wrong. But if you hear some minor stuff in the pronunciation that let people know, you're from Germany, it's cool. Why not?
Yeah.
It's special.
Let's say you should put at least some effort in it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, what Christoph says is right, because when a native speaker from America tries to learn German, he will probably sound not as German as us, so that's okay, but at least some effort.
Yeah, of course. That's what I mean. You have to pronounce it correctly.
Yeah.
Sweet. But that...
Duh.
Okay. All right. And the last question. You have spent, 2 weeks? No, not 2, but like 1.5 weeks in Russia. Your general impression and the average skill of a Russian speaking English.
Okay.
With you or without you in the Russian
Just no, forget
community?
about me. All the fans,
Then
the
it-
people
then it's really bad.
at airports and shops, like drivers.
There is no such thing as English talking people in Russia, like 1% or something.
Yeah. Even in
Yes.
Moscow?
I mean,
Even on the international airport in Moscow, there are like 2 people talking
yeah,
in
but
English.
that's it. That's the most funny thing. I think the more important their part in something becomes, like people at airport security or controlling like all the passports and stuff. The more important it gets, the less English they speak.
Shit.
Actually, I mean the young people we met, quite many could like at least understand it and like speak a little bit. And it varied a lot from east to west. I thought like going more to the west, it got better. But the most yeah, like I said, I mean, the people at the airports are like, let's not talk about it. Let's just not talk about it.
Some kids speak actually really good English, and some impressed us by, oh wow, you speak English really well. So it happens, but it's not like normal. I mean, most of them have friends that translated stuff for them, or and they come to you. They come to you. Yeah, can we take a photo? And I'm sure. And then I asked them, have you been to our show last year? And then they're like, yeah. So
I mean, I saw you try to communicate with the audience during the shows, and most of them like just.
But on live shows, when I say something, of course, I have no idea if they understand, because sometimes they're just making noise. When I say a sentence, but I think they understand more than they can speak.
Yeah.
But it's normal.
Okay. All right, I guess that's it. So thank you so much, and I will miss you.
Yeah, same. We will come back hopefully with you again.
Yeah. Your last word.
Yeah, so if you want to learn,
tell a joke.
Dobre gagnoshki.
Thank you. That's the perfect ending.
Yeah, I think so. It wraps it up.
Yeah, wraps.
Forgotten in the end. Across the years, we've lost each other. I did what softly
At the end. Okay. P.S. from Peter. Great.
Great, right?
Leave your email address.
That's everything I learned. That's everything I learned.
Actually, that's something we want to say. We can't speak Russian, and we want to learn it. The more we are here, we really want to understand it. We want to learn it.
You learned something.
And I learned something. Yes,
yeah,
but not much.
Bistro bled. Something like that.
Yeah, well,
right?
I mean, yeah.
No.
Say it again.
And Serbis.
Yes. Охуенно.
I know that.
Вот такие вот веселые эти немецкие рокеры. Надеюсь, их ответы хоть как-то пригодятся вам и помогут познать английский еще лучше. И, пользуясь случаем, скажу, что у меня тоже вышел новый альбом, он называется Ghosts of the Waves. Это очередная сольная пластинка, и я очень рекомендую вам ее оценить. Особенно потому, что вам, наверное, нравится английский язык, иначе что бы вы делали на этом канале. Вы найдете все ссылки в описании, а я буду ждать ваших отзывов. Ну а кто очень проникнется, с теми мы увидимся на концертах. Все тур-дейтс будут под видео. See ya!